everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea. It's nice to see you guys here, yeah. It feels like it's been a while since I've sat and done a video, and now I'm trying to think what are my recent videos. There's been a lot of makeup ones that I filmed in the bathroom, so I guess it has been a little while since I've sat here. I'm also just all over the place this week, which is why I wanted to sit down and do a video, because I feel like I was doing a lot of talking on the vlog and I haven't edited it yet, but I'm thinking it might make the vlog better to take some of that chat and just put it into a separate kind of update video so that the vlog isn't all me talking. So yeah, anyway, where am I? Well, I'm officially Dr. Andrea Severson now, and that's kind of the main thing that I want to talk about. The defense really dominated this past week, and there was just a lot going on, and I just wanted to kind of sit down and catch everyone up, tell you how the defense went in more detail, and then just kind of chat about where things are at for the next few weeks until the end of the semester and all of that stuff. So going back to the defense itself, which I did upload the video of the defense, and fair warning, it's long. It's just over an hour. I think it's like an hour and 5 minutes. I trimmed it as much as I could, but it's still long. The presentation itself is 16 minutes, 17 minutes, so if that's all you really want to see, then that's a lot shorter. But the Q&A allowed me to go into more detail on a lot of the different aspects of the project. So that is there for anyone who wants to watch. So yeah, so the defense video is up if you want to see what all of this has been about, what my research has been about. I'm really happy with how it came out. So on the night before, I was completely kind of freaking out and panicked. I guess not really, but I was definitely wired and yeah, just a bit frantic. But my friend came over, managed to keep me calm, and I went to bed at a reasonable hour. Thankfully my defense was at 10, not like at 7 a.m. or something ridiculous. So I got up at about 7. My parents were going to come pick me up at 9 because my parents were coming to watch. So managed to have enough time to do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed. I had a lot of that kind of sorted out the night before. Then they came and picked me up in the car on the way down. I was looking over my notes again, and then we got there in plenty of time. So the classroom I was defending in was actually still being occupied, so we had to wait for a bit, which allowed me to kind of get calm. And then we pretty much started right at 10. Thankfully the projector was set up right, so I didn't have to make any tweaks to my presentation. The defense was kind of a blur, so I'm glad I have it on film. I didn't watch it back. I kind of jumped through it as I was editing it, but I think a couple weeks from now, when this is all done completely, I might go back and watch it, because it was a blur. It was an absolute blur. I was glad that I had my script, which someone commented on the defense video. They were surprised I was allowed to have a script. I guess that varies from one program to the next and one field to the next. My field and my department, we are allowed to have scripts. It might also be from one kind of chair to the next, because I know I've been to defenses where they don't have their notes and they don't have a script, but then like my chair recommends that you do. So I suppose we treat it more like a conference presentation in a way. You are defending your work, but the defense is more in the Q&A than the presentation itself. So like the presentation isn't really part of the exam in terms of you've got to like memorize it or something. So I was very grateful for that, because it was nice to have my script and be able to read from that and know that I had my timing right and all of that. So we're allowed 15 to 20 minutes, and I think based on the video, it looked like I came in at about 16 and a half, 17 minutes, so I was definitely well within my time, so I was happy about that. And then the questions were definitely daunting and overwhelming, but my committee asked really good questions, and nothing that was completely out of left field, Nothing that was shocking or like, oh my God, why are they asking me that? Like all the questions made sense and were things that I kind of, some I had anticipated more than others. You know, I kind of knew that the feminist critique question was going to come up, and I was hoping someone would bring up issues of class, and then my other committee member added taste onto that, which allowed me to talk about class a lot more. And then one of the audience members brought up race, and so it was like, okay, great. Between all these questions, I feel like I've been able to really address my thoughts on race, class, and gender within this project, and why the project does what it does and doesn't do what it doesn't do. And then there were also some really fun questions mixed in. I really kind of liked the last question that my chair asked, which was, what was the biggest challenge of this process? And it was one that I really hadn't thought about, but it was also one that I could totally come up with an answer on the fly. So yeah, some of the questions were more challenging than others, but I felt really confident about them all. And also my chair, you know, knew how to push me. And so if she saw, there was one question where I think she saw that I was struggling to answer it in the way that she wanted, and so she kind of interjected and said, okay, here's another way to think about it. Here's what I'm really wanting you to answer. So it's great that I have a committee and a chair that I can trust and who want me to succeed and want me to pass and didn't want me to fail. There were like over a dozen questions just from my committee. I think they each asked 4 or 5 questions each. And then the audience, there were 4 audience questions. One got cut out, and it was the one from Holly, who was manning the camera, and so I think she was more focused on asking her question and didn't realize the camera had cut out or something. So because Holly was on camera duty, thankfully I had someone, because the Q&A went much longer than I thought of, and so I knew the camera was going to need to be restarted at least a couple times. So thank you, Holly, for dealing with the camera for me, because I'm really grateful that I've got it. After the defense, a few of my girlfriends and my parents and I went out to a local restaurant, just kind of relaxed, and I was kind of processing all of it. We also, before lunch, we went outside and took pictures. My department writing programs manager, the woman who kind of is in charge of my schedule and for my teaching and like all my teaching admin questions, I go to her. She makes signs for almost all of us for our defenses that say Dr. So-and-so established on the date of our defense. So mine is established 4/4/2018. So it's kind of tradition within our department to get your picture taken, and then she puts it up on Facebook, and it's just kind of a thing. And for 7 years I've been seeing people get their signs, so I really wanted my sign. So I was really grateful that she came. It probably seems absolutely ridiculous that I'm so excited about that sign, but it's the only tangible thing you get on the day other than the form, the official form that gets turned into the grad college. So the sign is kind of, because I don't get my diploma until the 7th, and it might not even be the actual one on that day. They might mail it to me. I might get just like a blank folder on the day. So that sign is the only like tangible thing that you're given that signifies that you've passed your defense and you are a doctor now. So that sign was really significant, and I really want it. I still have it on my desk, and I'm gonna frame it because it's really important. I got my sign, got pictures taken with the sign, got pictures taken with all of my friends and with my parents, and then we went to lunch. Lunch was great. I was definitely starting to flag a bit by lunch, and then my parents drove me home and I just crashed. Then the next day I slept in until 10. I fell back asleep. I woke up, I got breakfast, and then at like 12:15 I started feeling sleepy again, and so I took a 3-hour nap from 12:15 to 3:15. I've been sleeping a lot. I've not been setting my alarm any earlier than I have to. I've been resting a lot throughout the weekend. I do need to get caught up on teaching stuff for tomorrow. Saturday, a friend took me out and treated me to a pedicure, and then we went to lunch, and that was really nice. And then today the celebrations kind of wrapped up for now. My mom and I went to Zinc for our usual Sunday lunch, and then we went and did a little bit of shopping, including a little gift for myself from Pandora. I will probably have already posted a picture of this, but I'm just going to open it up now, kind of just a really quick unboxing, unbagging, because I'm filming this on the day that I got it. So really cute packaging for the Pandora stuff. I've never bought anything from Pandora before. I usually buy my jewelry from Swarovski, but I saw this ring. Josie from Fashion Mumbler was wearing it. She's had it for a while, but she's wearing it recently in a video, and she was doing some like holding up stuff, some close-up shots, and so I was able to really see the ring, and I'm like, that's really cute. So it's just rose gold with little pink stones, and it's in the shape of a crown. I really liked the rose gold. I thought it would probably stack really nicely with the Swarovski ring that I got for my birthday. So I can do it like that. And I've got my love ring from Alex and Ani that I can wear separately. So I thought it just would kind of go with a lot of my existing jewelry. I really like it. It's really cute. I know some people were probably expecting me to get another bag from Ted Baker, but let's be honest here. I've received or bought myself 2 handbags and 1 tote bag from Ted Baker within the last, we're in April, so 4 months, 4.5 months. I got 1 for Christmas in late December, 1 in February for my birthday, 2 in February, 1 handbag and the tote bag from Tamsin. So I feel like I'm good for now on Ted Baker handbags. I will probably splurge on one when I get a job. So I did want to get something to commemorate passing the defense. I'm not calling this necessarily a graduation gift. I think, again, once I get a job, I will do something big as like a graduation gift. But in terms of passing the defense, I kind of like this. So as for the dissertation, so the pass was actually a pass with minor revisions, as I think I will have explained in the vlog. So essentially there's 3 different levels of pass. There's a pass, which is also really rare, a pass with minor revisions, and a pass with major revisions. I was prepared for a pass with major revisions just because of the comments I've been getting on previous drafts and just not knowing if I'd addressed them well enough in the most recent draft. I was still kind of prepared for the comment of, we just want you to really push theoretical analysis in your case studies just a little bit more, and to me that would have been more of a major revision. But no, instead the comment was really just, we want you to go back through. My chair said it's going to be time consuming, she said, but I want you to go through sentence by sentence and just, it's basically sentence level line editing. Eliminate redundancies, inconsistencies, tighten up the language, and remove passive word choices. And that's it. So I kind of started doing a little bit on Friday. So this week, I've got 2 weeks, but I think this week I'm going to try, there's 7 chapters. So if between Monday and Friday I can do like a chapter and a half a day, then I think I can get through it. And then on the 27th, the final is due to be uploaded to ProQuest, which I'm not going to have mine published on ProQuest. I'm going to embargo it because I would like to try to get it published. So that's how that is kind of going to work out. So I'm not done. It's weird. I'm officially a PhD, but I'm not done. I'm still working on the revisions. There's still work to do. I can't just completely relax until the 27th. 27th, if not sooner, when I turn in the dissertation, but teaching is also not done until the 27th. So the 27th of April is kind of the final deadline. Everything is done. I'll have to do final grades, but usually I've got final grades done by that last day, and I'm just incorporating like the presentation grades. So my goal is to have that kind of done, and then I can't afford to travel anywhere. I really wish that I could like go to London to celebrate being, you know, done with grad school, but I can't. There's a lot that I still need to figure out in terms of job, because I have no job. My lease at this apartment is up in about 2 months, and I don't know if I can afford to stay. Just there's a lot that is still up in the air, and there's a lot of questions I need to ask and get answered and sort out, and also just see how the job search starts going once I can spend full time working on it. So please, no questions about jobs just yet. I will do another like update video, channel and life update for the summer, and once I'm past graduation and kind of hopefully have a better idea of what's gonna happen after graduation, because right now I have no clue. We will see. I will keep you all updated if anything happens, but so far nothing has really happened. I won't lie, it is disheartening, but I also know I haven't been spending as much time as I could, so I'm trying not to be too hopeless about it. I will find a job eventually. It's just gonna take time. So, but that's the defense. That's where the dissertation stands now. So you still have another week or so in the vlogs of watching me work on my dissertation. It's not over yet, but it's very close to being over. I can't believe how close I am to being completely done. And the hardest part is definitely over. The revisions, I'm actually excited about them. There's nothing that I'm worried about. It's just going to be time consuming, but it's not anything difficult. It's just crazy. I haven't cried yet, but I feel like that's coming. It might come after graduation. I mean, I'm still feeling very overwhelmed and very emotional about all of this, but I know myself, and I can feel that there's just going to be just a bit of not a breakdown, but a release that I can feel hasn't quite happened. I do feel a lot less stressed, but it's just, I'm also still focused on revisions and teaching, and I'm not done yet, and I know I'm not done yet. So I'm sleeping and I'm resting, but I'm not completely relaxed yet. And also the job situation is just, it makes it hard. I'm trying, and this would be my advice for other future grad students, master's or PhD when you graduate. Your future post-graduation might not be known. You might not have a job. You might still be waiting to hear on things. Masters, you might be still waiting to hear if you've been accepted or have funding to a PhD program, and if you're continuing. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty that still is there during graduation time. Enjoy it anyway. Enjoy your defense, enjoy graduation, enjoy getting the cap and gown. Save up ahead of time because holy cats, it's expensive. But, you know, enjoy it. I've been really trying to enjoy all of that and not let myself get completely lost. There goes my air conditioning, because we're back in that season again. So I'm trying really hard to not get bogged down in the stress of not having a job and not knowing what my housing situation is going to be, and do I need to start packing, or, you know, all of that. Like, there's still a lot of uncertainty, but I will deal with that later, and right now I want to enjoy what I have actually accomplished, and that is passing my defense, writing this dissertation, having it down to just a few minor edits. I'm nearly done with teaching, either for now or for a while. That remains to be seen. It can be tempting to shift from one worry to the next, but really make sure you take time to enjoy your success. So I've been rambling for a long time, and my cameras are going to cut out in any moment. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and following. Thank you for all of your comments and all of your support. You all have been so amazing. And I am grateful for each and every one of you, even those of you who don't comment all the time, but you've been making yourselves known over the last few videos and last few Instagram posts and tweets and blog posts. So thank you very much. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to stop, I'm going to shut up, I'm going to go. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye-bye.